Hey guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Man, I have not sat down to film in a while, and it's because I haven't. Like, a lot of the videos that I've been uploading were pre-recorded videos, so I don't know, like ever since the new year came, we were on vacation going into the new year, and then we just went out of town last weekend, so we've been like on the move like non-stop. So I really have not had time to sit down and film, but I definitely wanted to get some new videos out to you guys. Even though January is like halfway over, I did want to go ahead and get out my best of 2016 video. This video is going to be a combination of all of my favorite products from 2016, things that I absolutely loved last year. And it kind of came right on time because this would be around the time of the month that I would film my monthly favorites. So I wanted to go ahead and just get this video out to you guys instead. And I'll definitely go back to my monthly favorites starting in February. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video because I have lots of products to talk to you guys about. And some of these products are kind of new to me, things that I just started using like towards the end of the year. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start in the order that I do my makeup. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is basically how I prep my skin for makeup application. So I've been using the Biore cleanser and stuff. And my winter routine really hasn't changed all that much from the last skincare video that I did. I will link that video below if you want a more detailed description of like how I do my skin prep and everything. That has not changed. So I wanted to go ahead and just start with moisturizer. So I have two moisturizers that I was loving in 2016. I could not narrow it down, so I had to pick just these two. So the first one is this Garnier Clearly Brighter moisturizer, and this is available at the drugstore. I got this in Candy Johnson's Beautycon box, and I absolutely love this moisturizer. For me, having oily skin, it gives my skin just the right amount of hydration without looking super oily and shiny throughout the day, so I really enjoyed this. And then once I ran out of that, I went back to a cult favorite, which is the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. Originally, I was using this one in the morning and then this one in the evening. But now that it's the winter time, my face is a little bit more kind of like combination. Like, I'm actually seeing some dry patches and then still definitely like oily like in the T-zone. So I've really been liking this moisturizer for the winter months. Next thing that I always do is I always prep my lips, whether I'm going to be using a matte lip or a glossy lip. I always want to make sure my lips are nice and moisturized. So I have been loving this, you guys. This is the Body Shop Lip Butter. If you've watched any of my tutorials, I know you guys have seen this. I absolutely love it. So that's what the inside looks like. So as you can see, I'm like scraping the bottom of this because this has been so good to me this year. It smells like mango. I absolutely love it. You just put it on the lips and it just really makes your lips just feel like butter. It's just so moisturized and so shiny, and I absolutely love this. So the next thing that I've been doing, you guys know that I'm obsessed with primers, okay? And usually I'll just do like a smoothing primer and then a mattifying primer for my oily skin. But lately I recently discovered like spray face primers that you can actually, it's like a spray that you spray on before you go in with your other primers. And you guys may think this is a little bit obsessive, but with me having oily skin, I need all the matte I can get, okay? So I just recently discovered this City Color Primer Spray. This is the matte finish. I'm not sure if they have a dewy finish one as well, but I just discovered this a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. Maurice and I went on vacation and I ran out of setting spray, and I picked this up actually thinking this was a matte finish setting spray. Got back to the hotel and realized that it is a primer spray. But basically I go in and I spray my face with this, and then I go in with my other primers, and it really does help your skin to stay matte throughout the day. So I absolutely love that. So the next thing I always do is I go in and I do my brows. So my absolute favorite brow product, which should come as no surprise, is the MAC brow pencil in the color Strut. Strut is kind of like an auburn type color, and with me wearing my natural hair more, I can kind of go between like a dark brown and a auburn, but I just prefer a auburn type color. So I absolutely love this. My only thing that I hate about it is that I go through it so quickly, but I absolutely love this. And then all I use on my brows is just the pencil. And then to set my brows, I was using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, but that is like $20-something. And anybody got time to be paying that kind of money for brow gel? So I actually found out about this from Nikki's channel, and she was raving about the Milani Clear Brow Gel. So I was like, what? Milani has brow gel? Yes, need that in my life. So I got this. This was like $6 or $7 at CVS, and I absolutely love this brow gel. This is what the brush applicator looks like, and it does the exact same thing as the Anastasia one, but it's only $6 or $7. So I was like, yes, need that in my life. So that's a really good one. And then to carve out my brows, the concealer that I've been loving for 2016 is this Maybelline Master Conceal. Looks like that. This is in the shade Light. So I've been using it. I actually had light medium at first, went through a whole bottle of that, and just recently repurchased this in Light. I more so got it in Light because I like to use it to highlight, you know, down my nose and then my under eye area. So I like those areas to be a little bit more on the lighter side. With this though, I will say that like when I go over my brow with it, you have to really blend it in, because if you don't, you're definitely going to be able to see an obvious line. But it's a really good concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. So the next thing that I do is I go in with my primer. So I always have to have like 2 primers because I'm oily. So I always like to start with a smoothing primer, and then I go in with a mattifying one. So my favorite smoothing primer this year has been the Motives Complexion Perfection Face Primer. I've had this since October, and I've used about that much so far. So it comes in the 1 fluid ounce container, and this is a little bit on the pricey side. It's a little bit under $30. However, I do have a coupon code for you guys. So if you are interested in purchasing the primer, you can get it directly from me, and I can get you a discount on it as well. So if you are interested, just leave your information below, and I would definitely get with you about the primer. But this primer is really awesome because no matter what your skin type is, you can use it, and it's just going to blur out any texture issues or imperfections that you have going on in your skin, and it's just going to make your skin just very smooth. So when you go in with your foundation, you will have a really good smooth canvas to work with. So I absolutely love this. The next primer that I always go in with is the mattifying primer, and this should come as no surprise either because you guys know how I feel about this primer. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. So basically this is like, as far as mattifying primers go, like this is like the top of the line. Like you get no more matty than this. Like this is going to keep you matte all freaking day, girl. So absolutely love this. You don't need a lot of this. You just put it in areas where you get oily. You don't want to put it like all over your face. But I absolutely love this primer. I've repurchased it like so many times. I absolutely love it. So after my primers, then I go in with my foundation. So the foundation that I have been loving, like when I tell you obsessed with this foundation, it is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and I'm in the shade 04 Medium Beige. I kid you not, like, I have probably gone through 5 bottles this year alone because this has been my everyday foundation. I'm wearing it on my skin right now. I absolutely love it because it gives you medium to full coverage. And to find like a full coverage foundation in the drugstore is just like, girl, yes. It's only $9.99 in the drugstore. I absolutely love it. So definitely check that out if you have not already. Okay, so after I do my foundation, I'll go in with like more cream-based concealers just to kind of cover up any blemishes or imperfections that I have going on, and then I start my contour process. So I've been loving a couple things for kind of like covering up my blemishes and contouring, and my absolute favorite has been this right here. This is the Anastasia Contour Cream Kit in medium. So this is what it looks like if you are not familiar, but these top shades right here, I've been using this shade right here, Cream. As you can see, I've really been using Cream because I'm definitely hitting pan on it. But I've been using Cream to do like, I've been using Cream as a base. So I'll go in and put it all over my eyelid and then go in with whatever eyeshadow that I'm going to be applying. And then I'll also use it to spot conceal any areas where I have like acne and stuff like that. I don't too much use the banana shade. I used it a couple of times and I didn't really care for that. And then I don't really have discoloration or anything. So I more so use the peach corrector. It's called Warm Coral. I more so use this for clients that I need color correcting on. And then these shades are the contour shades. I pretty much only use this one. I feel like these two shades are too dark for me, but if you are more of like more tan than me, I mean, these shades will definitely work for you. So I absolutely love this. And then a couple bronzers that I have been loving. So the first one is this one by Laura Mercier. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade 03. And this is what that looks like. I will swatch it so you guys can see. So as you can see, it's very light, which I like because for everyday bronzer, I just want something that's just going to give my cheeks a little bit of color and not be like super over the top. So I really like this for every day. And then I love going in and using this bronzer as a contour, and it is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It is a matte bronzer, and that's what it looks like. That is the swatch right there. So it definitely swatches a lot darker than it looks on the skin. So as you can see, it doesn't come off as very dark on the skin, but it's just going to give you a little slight contour just for like every day. Now, if I want to be like glowy and bronzy, I put a lot of my favorite Motives products in this little baby palette. And I love using this bronzer right here. This is called Miami Glow. And that is the swatch right there. And that is what it looks like on the skin. So as you can see, that. So basically it's a bronzer, but it definitely has some shimmer to it as well. So it's going to give the cheeks a nice glow and everything. So I've really been enjoying using that. And then the next thing that I do is I go in with my blush. So my absolute favorite blush of all time that I love is this MAC blush. This is called Margin. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this blush. So that is what the swatch, let me see. Let me give you guys a better swatch because, okay, there you go. So that is what it looks like. So it's really nice because it's a peachy tone blush, but it has some shimmer in it. So it just gives a nice glow to the cheeks and it doesn't look like super glittery or anything. So I absolutely love that blush. And then after my blush, of course, I go in with highlight. And you guys know I'm all about that glow life. I love me some highlight, girl. So last year, I think my favorite was between like Becca Opal and Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. And while I still really do enjoy those highlighters, this year I have been all about the Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. So as you can see, I'm starting to definitely put a dent in it because this, oh my gosh, it is so amazing, you guys. It's so smooth and buttery and creamy. That is what it looks like. And then that is what it looks like on the skin. It is just so, so pretty. Absolutely love this highlighter. Okay, and so after I do my face, I'll go back up to my eyes. So I really wanted to narrow it down to like one palette, but I just could not pick one palette, so I had to pick my top 3. So my favorite palette for like when I want to do more bold tones is definitely this one here. It's the Motives Dynasty palette. And this is what the inside looks like. So, I mean, you've definitely got like your greens, you've got your purples, your blues, you've got like your matte brown for your transition, and then you've got like your lighter, like goldy, pinky shades. I mean, I feel like this palette is amazing. I mean, it's just everything you need. I mean, if you're into like bold colors or even like neutrals with a pop of color, I would definitely recommend this palette. It is awesome. So the next palette that I was loving this year is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the Modern Renaissance palette, and as you can see, mine is super dirty, but I absolutely love this palette. I got mine around like October, November, and it was perfect for like the fall because these colors are just definitely giving me fall vibes. So that is what all the colors look like. I mean, the colors in this palette are just so amazing because you've got like your red tones over here, you've got your browns, you've got like your 2 shimmery shades, and then this whole little quad right here is just giving me life as far as like transition shades. It came with a nice little brush that I took out, and it does have a little mirror. I absolutely love this. Like, definitely if you're traveling, you could just take this and you could do any look you want. When I first got this palette, I'll admit, I was like, okay, this is the only side I'm gonna use because I'm not gonna use all of these shades, maybe 1 or 2, but these red shades, what am I gonna do with that? But seriously, you guys, when you put them on your eye, they just blend together so well, and they just look so, so beautiful. I absolutely love this. So if you can still get your hands on the Modern Renaissance palette, definitely pick it up because you will love it. And last but not least, this is a new purchase. I think I got this right before Christmas time, and it is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. OMG, you guys. I'm actually wearing the shades on my eyes right now, and I absolutely love this palette. This is what the shades look like. And this palette is just awesome because you got like your shimmery shades, you definitely have like your neutrals, and it smells like peach, and you've got your more bolder tones over here, and I just absolutely love this palette. Okay, so after I do that, I always do a liner, and my absolute favorite liner this year has been the Motives Little Black Dress Gel Liner. That is what the inside looks like. I mean, it just gives you just a perfect line, whether you're going to do a classic liner or if you're going to go through into like a winged liner, it is perfect for that. And then after my liner, I always do mascara. This mascara, oh my gosh, you guys, I have been loving it. Influencer sent it to me, and I absolutely love it. It is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. Manny MUA and Makeup Shayla just did a commercial for this that you may have seen, and seriously, you guys, it is such a great mascara. I think I like this one because unlike other mascaras I've tried that can be like really clumpy, this makes your lashes look really soft and fluttery, which I like. So even if you pack this on and do like 3 and 4 and 5 coats of it, it's still gonna look more so fluttery and not clumpy. So I really do like this mascara. And then my absolute favorite eyeliner for this year has been the Marc Jacobs. What is the name of this? It's the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon. I mean, seriously, this packaging is everything. And it's like a retractable one, which I really like because I don't have to worry about sharpening it. And this is just one swatch. Like, do you see how black this black is? It's just, oh my gosh. I love this eyeliner. And then I always set my face and then I go in with my lipstick. So this has been my favorite setting spray. Like, I know you guys are gonna think it's NYX Matte Finish, which I really do like that, and that still is bae, don't get me wrong. But I tried this about it was a month ago because it was my December Sephora play, I believe. And oh my gosh, you guys, ever since I tried it, I was like, yes, I think I'm gonna have to dump NYX for this one. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. You guys, I was never on the Urban Decay setting spray bandwagon before. I was like, oh, that's overpriced, I'll just continue to get the NYX one. But seriously, you guys, this does so good. And it also helps to control the oil as well. And when I put it on, like, literally my makeup did not move. And I had a little bit of oiliness peeking through, like, in this area. But it wasn't even enough for me to touch up or anything. So I was like, yes, girl, need that in my life. So this is definitely bomb. And last but not least, my 2 favorite lipsticks, lip combo for the year. Motives once again. So this lipstick, this is by the Motives for Lala line. Lala Anthony actually has a line with us, and this lipstick is called 24K. And this is what this looks like. Like, this is just the perfect, I mean, definitely for fall. Oh my gosh, like, how gorgeous is that color? It is like the perfect, just like brownish gold shade. It's definitely a cream kind of finish. It feels so super moisturizing on the lips, and you see how pigmented this is. Like, girl, you need it in your life. And then I love going over it with this Motives lip gloss, and this is in the shade called Glam. Like, do you see all the reflex of green and purple and gold and silver? And this gives me so much life. So this is what this looks like, and I'm actually just going to put it over the swatch so you guys can see. So that is how that looks. So when you put it on your lips, it not only makes your lipstick have a glossy finish, but I don't know, it's like, it just gives your lips just this really nice, like, voom sparkle, but it's not like over the top or anything. It's just so pretty. I absolutely love it. So yeah, you guys, that is everything that I have been loving for 2016, and I'm looking so forward to trying a bunch of new products in 2017. So yeah, you guys, that concludes this video. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, definitely hit the subscribe button as well as the bell. That way you are notified of all my future uploads, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.